What's good, y'all? It's your girl Nancy here. Just want to give y'all a quick damn shit. You know I'm high as fuck, man. Anyways, though, the tent I'm gonna be going with. I'm gonna get y'all update with everything else. Cause I got a lot of shit going on, a lot of good shit. But anyways, though, the tent that I'm decided to go with, I measured the back room, and the one I use, the measuring tape I use, only does 60 inches. Oh, excuse me. But basically, I went towards halfway on the other end of the room. I say I had about 30, maybe 40 inches more to go before I touched the wall. So just measuring off what I did measure off of. And basically, I'm going to say of wideness, of length would be around 90 something inches, most likely. Probably close to 100. So, and by like length going back, like back to back or whatever, forward to back or whatever. But anyways, basically that would be about 40, just so I can have enough room to move around, you know. So that's what I think it is. So, anyways, though, the tent that I'm looking at for the maximum is a 94 by 84 by, I think, 70 something. I'm not really for sure, but I know it's a decent sized tent, and I think that'll be the maximum that I can use, because the one I was wanting to get is 120 by 120 by 80, I believe it was, or 60. Might have been 60. So that's the biggest tent that I found so far. And that bitch going for around $300 something. Unless you're lucky and find it for around 200 or something. So, yeah, that's a hefty price. But the tent I'm interested in is going to cost me $170 something. Well worth the money. And I should be good on that one alone. But if you're doing 10 plants at a time, that would definitely help out, and the bigger one definitely help out, so you can have more to move, more to harvest, you know, because the more room you have, the better. The more light you can bring to it, you know, your plant, for more for it to, you know, soak in, basically. So yeah, the 8 or whatever, yeah, the 9 by 8 by 4 or whatever, basically is good enough. It's a big ass tent for the money. So I was gonna go ahead and get me a 4 by 4, but I said let me go ahead and up it and probably get me that 6 by 6 real quick. Basically 60 by 60 the inches, you know, and whatever. So I'm trying to see if I want to go with the 61 or the 91. So I'm just trying to figure out, because the one for around 60 is around 80, 90 something bucks. So I'm like, that'd be a good starter to see where everything go. I won't have to pay out hell of money and, you know, whatever. And I'm gonna need a small tent so I can start drying my stuff. I think for me to hang it up and everything, instead of putting it in the jar and burping it and waiting hell long and worrying and everything, even though that would be still a good way, but that'd be good for the drying stage, you know, after the drying stage. So yeah, that'd be a good thing for that, to do that and keep it at that right temperature, and make sure you have your packet in there to make sure it stays fresh and everything. So I already got the packets on deck on my checklist. Got the lights that I want to get on my checklist / watch list, and the stuff for the air, the circulation, and the vent, and for the moisture in the air. Got the thing for that. I forgot what to call it already. But yeah, I got that. So everything is on my watch list. Just gotta see what I need and what fits my needs, you know. So don't always go in and get the biggest, the baddest, the most expensive shit, and you wind up getting it, can't use it because you don't need it for this or that. It's too big for this and that, or whatever it may be. So yeah, always just try to get what fits your needs for your area that you're working in or doing, whatever it may be. So, anyways, though, um, yeah, got out the way. So, got about 8 plants in total that is sprouting, and the rest I had recently planted some more. Basically, I put a bunch of them, not a bunch, but a good bit of them in one cube, and I did that for a total of 7 or 8 cubes, somewhere around there. So yeah, I should be getting something good in 3 more days. Definitely should see some changes. And the water definitely has soaked up a good bit, so I'm gonna keep that in there. And once it runs out, I'm gonna refill it. Obviously, put some fresh in that bitch. But I ran into somebody today, howling at him about a sale or whatever. And when I went to come and see him, he was speaking to somebody. Some fine chick. I was like, damn, who the hell she is? She is healthy. So, I mean, anyways, though, I ain't say shit to or nothing like that. You know, I talked to him real quick and gave him his food. Um, Went on ahead or whatever. Came back. And I was like, me holla at her, whatever, you know? Whenever I was leaving out, I mean, or whatever, you know? Because she was heading out already, so I was like, man, can you, like, whatever. So when I came back, she was already there. I'm like, yeah, here we go. And so I hollered at her and shit, and I mean, she into women and she into guys, so I'm like, what? And she do this and that, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, damn. So basically, I gave her my number. She was happy to get it. Well, she gave me hers or whatever first. I don't know. But basically, it's changed. I hit her up. She hit me up. And I just started talking to her a few minutes ago on the phone. I mean, now she got a headache, so I let her go. But I think we might make something happen. She said she'd think about it, you know, being in a relationship. So, see, I could think about it. I'm like, okay. And everything. So something might happen. She's single. She got a kid, and she by herself, and she does work. I mean, she got a phone and shit. She got her shit together. I'm like, she ain't begging like that. I know her. She ain't begging or nothing. So, I mean, fuck, something might actually happen for me. Something may change around. You feel me? She seemed like cool people. I already got good vibes and shit around her too, and she smoked. Bruh, you can't beat that, man. Not at all. She just can't hang though. She said she only could do a little bit now, and she'll just be done. So I'm like, fuck. That's a problem, but it is what it is. You know, everybody got their limits. And she said she drinks too, so I'm like, damn, I don't really drink, but you know, it's whatever. But we'll see what happens though, what it takes, you know. I'll let y'all know on that. But I'm about to go ahead and finish up this video to learn about growing and hop on some Modern Warfare and relax and try to find some more stuff that I may need for the grow, you know, when the shit gets bigger. And yeah, I'm gonna try to see how to harvest a lot of, you know, product besides leaves, and cause the less leaves to me would be the better. And the more, you know, whatever I get would be how obviously better. But anyways, though, things are looking up for me. I just gotta keep going, do with the punches, you bro. Like for real. And so far, I'm at 26 hours and something. So by the next day, I should be around 30 something, and then on my last day, I should be close to 50 hours. So, oh, excuse me. Um, Your girl's about to make some moves. Y'all have a good one. Peace.